So, supplements for general health. Now, if you remember way back in video 1, we were looking at the health of a cell, and a cell needs 3 things. The first thing it needs is oxygen. The second thing it needs is a fuel source, so a carbohydrate or a fatty acid. And the third and final thing are vitamins and minerals. Now, in today's current population, it doesn't matter where on earth you live, the quality of food is not as good as previously. And by what I mean by that is the vitamin and mineral content is not as good. We spray too many pesticides, we don't recycle the soil properly. It's possible to get high quality food, but it is difficult. So most people are not going to get it. Like, I live in England, the food quality is terrible. I go to Europe, it's much better. I go to America and you get a lot better and a lot worse. So if you've been eating a diet high in carbohydrates, high in fried foods, high in fast foods, then your nutrient level is going to be really, really low. So even if you've been trying to eat well, we find that a lot of people are still nutrient deficient. So taking a supplement to help you out is one of the easiest things that you can do to improve your health. There are some basic supplements that we recommend to everyone, and I've made a list below. I want to cover just a couple today so you can see just how important it is that you take one of these vitamins. So the first thing is a multivitamin. Now, what you must know about a multivitamin is a multivitamin must be taken multiple times a day. The one-a-day multivitamins are so hard and so jam-packed and squashed and tightly, they're very, very difficult for the body to break down. What you need is a powder in a capsule form. And if you hold the multivitamin in your mouth for a couple of minutes and it doesn't start to dissolve and doesn't start to break down, you've not got a vitamin that's actually going to break down properly. So the saliva in your mouth is the first stage of digestion, and that's what automatically where the pill should start to degrade, basically, so that you know once it goes inside your system, the pill is actually going to break down and the powder is going to be available for you to use. A multivitamin is going to cover an absolute basic. So the RDA, I'm not sure you have that in America, but in England we have an RDA, which is my friend Bob Rukowski calls it the recommended death allowance. Basically, the recommended daily allowance is the total amount of any one nutrient that you need so you don't get sick. So I think for vitamin C, it's like 30 milligrams. So that's the total amount of vitamin C you need every day so that you don't get scurvy. Now, I don't know about you, but I would like to live beyond scurvy. So I'm looking at absolute minimum 30 milligrams, and you can cover that with a multivitamin. So that's my number one supplement, probably the most important mineral collection of minerals that you can take. The second most important mineral that I think you should be taking every single day, everyone, regardless of any state of health, is magnesium. Magnesium is such an essential nutrient, especially when it comes to stress. So magnesium is a mineral that is released by your body to help calm you down in stressful situations. And what you can find is if 2 people enter exactly the same stressful situation, but one's lower in magnesium than the other, they'll have a heightened stress response. Now this is crazy. So no one event is inherently stressful. It's how we respond as humans to that event to see whether our body deems it as stressful or not. And if you're low in magnesium, those events are more likely to be stressful to the body. So magnesium is another essential nutrient used in energy production, super important for your heart. I'll go into that a little bit more when I do a topic on magnesium by itself, but it's very, very important for muscle contractions and the heart. Magnesium helps reduce your stress levels. It's my second, it's very, very close for me between giving someone a multivitamin and give them magnesium. If they only had to pick one, I would still definitely pick the multi, but there'd be a very, very close second as magnesium. I've also given a little list of some other really essential nutrients such as fish oil, really important for people who've had heart problems. In fact, I believe the study was 4 grams per day helped to regenerate someone's heart who'd had heart disease. I think I'll link the paper below if I can find it. But these supplements are the absolute basic essentials. And what we'll do in a second in the next video is go through some other ones that if you have the money, I would definitely use. But if you can't, I would stick to the basic ones.